Many falls occur because our loved ones reached out too far for something and maybe they just slid or fell or thought that it was within reach, but it wasn't. Overreaching is a big fall risk that we can prevent. Three different ways to care courageously or utilize three different ways to help prevent falls or help our loved ones so that they are at lower risk of falls. Number one, bring items closer. If you know that their TV tray isn't within reach where their cup is, or their nightstand doesn't have their drink or their glasses, or things are out of reach, they're going to try and reach. They're going to try and lift, or they're going to try and reach out to get that. And what happens is their top half is a little bit heavier maybe, and you reach and you go too far and you slide, you fall, you roll, whatever it is, you don't want it to cause injuries to your loved one. Number two, rearrange shelves. When your loved one bends over, like my mother-in-law, she gets very dizzy. She had a tumor removed from her ear, so she gets dizzy pretty easily, and she can't bend over very well because sometimes she's had blackouts. So she has to be careful. So we always make sure that she has everything up on the shelves she needed in eyesight, so she's not bending over. Or nowadays, my father-in-law will get things for her and take care of her. But we want to make sure that our loved ones stay as independent as possible for as long as possible. So make sure that things are labeled and within reach to keep them safe so they're not overreaching and causing injury. Number three, use a reacher. My dad had a reacher, and it was great because he'd get too hot or too cold, and he would actually use the reacher in the middle of the night just to flip his sheet or his blanket over his feet or off of his legs. If he was getting too warm, then he'd want the air conditioning or the fan to hit him, so he would take the blanket off. He'd use the reacher. But it was great because he could reach things that were on his table next to him. If he couldn't reach it with his arms, he would use the reacher. They're great to have, and they help prevent falls. Falls become less likely when our loved ones have those everyday things closer to prevent those injuries.